guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Doctor Who. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 6 of season 1 of Doctor Who, the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, my favorite Doctor, also my only Doctor, but thus far really enjoy him and the interesting aliens that we were introduced to. Now, it was nice to know that a lot of people were like, of all the aliens, the Slitheen are probably the worst, like, looking. I'm so sorry, art design department. I'm sure you put as much effort as you possibly could into making it look good, but woo! You know, if they didn't have so many unzipping scenes, they probably could have, like, concentrated a little bit more on, like, shaping them nicely. But whatever. I'm not here to rip on aliens, but I do feel like I need to explain something that I'm wearing. I don't know who sent me this t-shirt. There was no tag that came in the mail with it, but it does say, oh my god, it's R2-D2. I loved him in Star Trek. Obviously, I know who R2-D2 is, and the Enterprise is probably one of my favorite spaceships of all time. But this little guy right here, I haven't met him yet. I don't know him. I don't know him or her. I don't know. It gives me the impression that it's a boy, if you know what I mean. I'm gendering a robot. Anyway, so this episode that we're watching is titled Dalek? Dalek? Dalek. I'm not sure. Every time I've asked, everyone's like, no, it's not pronounced like that. It's pronounced like this. And it's the exact same spelling. So y'all are no help. But I appreciate you messing with me because it's something that I probably would do. But I think I'm going to find out what these things are. Are they like the guys from Farscape? These cute little guys, the DRDs, they are just absolutely adorable. Are they like a chopper? I love Chopper. He's my favorite war criminal ever. Are they like the useless, like, I don't want to say, hold on, I was almost going to say the gonky droids, but they're not really useless in the Bad Batch. So, like, what is this? Is this good? Is it bad? Friend, foe, helper, herder? Is it a trash compactor that just moves around and creates havoc for Doctor Who and he always has to keep his eye on it? I don't know. I also got made fun of for calling Doctor Who instead of the Doctor. And you know what? Even if that is right or it's wrong, it still makes me cringe when I watch back something and I'm like, oh, Doctor Who, instead of like Doctor or the Doctor or whatever. So I'm hoping I can correct those things, and I'm hoping we have a new friend. Something tells me that it's not friendly. It's not going to be friendly at all. Oh, and also thank you to Nathan. Nathan sends me a lot of stuff. What is happening here? Oh, I thought the power button was down here, but apparently it's right there. Ha! But I have a sonic screwdriver. Well, that's really a cool thing to do to my lens. Or you could Luke Skywalker it and like look straight into it. Well, let's not do that anymore. We're going to set you right back over there. Thank you, Nathan, for sending me that. But guys, I'm super excited to get into this episode. The continuing adventures of the Doctor and Rose, much to Jackie's sadness. She waited 10 seconds and Rose did not come back. And that's not fair to Jackie. That's not fair to her at all. Mickey was just kind of like waiting. And I will say the character growth in the last episode that we got of the Doctor kind of like, I'll be the bad guy and say that you're not welcome, even though he invited Mickey to come along. And then Rose invited Mickey to come along. And Mickey had already kind of confessed to the Doctor that like, hey, I'm not built for this. And Jackie, who is terrified of something happening to Rose, like I don't know what happened to Rose's dad. But it seems like they have been a family unit by themselves for quite some time. And, you know, Jackie looks like she's kind of stunted in growth a little bit. She kind of dresses like her teenage daughter a little bit. So, like that's her person. That's her best friend. And Rose had just been missing for a year for Jackie. So Jackie is like, terrified of what Rose could go through because she's already seen, crazy mannequins. She had a Slitheen blow up and, guts on her everywhere. Ooh. Yeah, that was gross. Kind of had fun with it though. So I worry about Jackie and I'm sad for Jackie but I'm excited for Rose to go on adventures because don't answer this in the questions. Dear God, don't tell me, but I don't know if companions die or something bad happens to them, if they get left behind, if they make a choice for sacrifices and stuff like that. But I feel like she's safe with the Doctor. In the sense that, he's going to put her in very unsafe situations, but, he'll always make sure that she's okay. Now, with the TARDIS, I kind of questioned this a couple times. I'm just like, does it just not go where the Doctor tells it to go? And a lot of people were saying is that the TARDIS goes where the TARDIS knows the Doctor is needed. And I actually love that explanation because it makes sense. Is that maybe that whole year where Rose was missing is that there was nothing spectacular that was happening. And then all of a sudden the TARDIS brings them a year into the future past where they wanted to go. And of course there's this alien invasion that happens. So I like the TARDIS in that aspect, but I kind of don't like it because I really would have liked for Rose to get that year back. So I thought it'd be easy just to go back to a point in time and just be like, oh, here I am. But the fact that they've already changed something that happened a year in the future, that's the point that she has to go back. There's no turning back after that unless something else happens in the future. I wonder if that's why they couldn't go back to that 10 seconds with Jackie is because something else had happened in the future and they can't change that. They can't go back and see Jackie at that point in time because something in the I don't want to say immediate future, but far future, somewhere in the future, something else happened and that makes it to where they can't go back to that point in time. I didn't think about that until just now. And that makes me really sad. Woo! From out of nowhere, I get these tears. But that makes me really sad because it makes me really hurt for Jackie. But it also makes me sad about how much time Rose is losing with these people. Because again, I don't know what happened to Rose's dad. But she already lost a year with her mom. And if something changes and she can't get back 20 years with her mom, what if her mom's dead? What if the next time she comes back to Earth, her mother's no longer alive anymore? Wow, that just made me so sad. That made me so sad going into this episode. Hopefully this episode is fun and full of shenanigans. Oh, God, now I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be a sad one. Well, now I'm lost in thought. I should just get into this episode because I could just sit here and think about time travel, missing time with my family, thinking that I could go back, something getting screwed up that changes the course of all time in which I can go back, and then I can't fix anything anyways. Yep, gotta go. Okay, let's get into the episode, guys. Wow. Well, let's go. Woo, get that coffee down. I love it. Where are we at? A museum?
Earth, Utah, North America.
Oh, I love Utah.
About half a mile underground.
And when?
Yeah, when?
2012.
Okay. Oh.
God, that's so close. I should be 26.
Yeah, what are we looking at?
Great big museum.
Yeah. But what? Of what?
Alien Museum.
Alien Museum. Dope. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Not super close to Area 51, but close enough.
That's a Sloveen's arm. It's been stuffed.
Creepy. Alright.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. What is that? It's not one of these. Oh, are one of these in there?
Something's reaching out, calling for help.
My God, he's a good actor. He's such a good actor. The sadness in his eyes. Even though it was an enemy, he was still sad. Hello!
Someone's collecting aliens. That makes you Exhibit A.
Oh, yeah, shit. I always forget he's an alien. And he always has that look. He's just like, oh, I've been caught. Hello! Okay, Utah, Roswell. It seems like something an eccentric American would do is have an alien museum. Why not? Dalek. Or Dalek. I'll find out.
All personnel, Bad Wolf 1 descending. Bad Wolf 1 descending.
Bad Wolf, that's the third time that's been mentioned.
Simmons, you better give me good news. Is it talking?
Whoa.
Not exactly talking, no.
Then what's it doing?
No.
Screaming. Is that any good?
What is, though?
Well, you see the tubes on the side. Must be to channel something, I think maybe fuel.
I really wouldn't hold it like that.
Shut it.
He knows.
Really, though, that's wrong.
Was it dangerous?
Yes.
No, just looks silly.
Alien to alien. He should know.
And you just stumbled in by mistake.
Pretty much sums me up, yeah.
Question is, how did you get in?
Magic.
Mr. Van Staten owns the internet.
Don't be stupid. No one owns the internet.
And let's just keep the whole world thinking that way, right, kids?
Oh my god, I hate
So
him.
you're just about an expert in everything except the things in your museum.
Ooh.
Anything you don't understand, you lock up.
And you claim greater knowledge?
I don't need to make claims. I know how good I am.
And yet I captured you, right next to the cage. The cage contains my one living specimen.
And what's that?
Like you don't know.
Show me.
You want to see it?
Yes.
Blimey, you can smell the testosterone.
Yeah, no doubt. Pissing match.
You, English, look after the girl. Go and canoodle or spoon or whatever it is you British do. And you, doctor with no name, come and see my pet.
The Doctor. And I hate Van Staten.
The creature has shielded itself, but there's definite signs of life.
Oh, they're not hurting a Dalek, right?
Metaltron.
Thought of it myself. Good, isn't it?
Probably not.
Although I'd much prefer to find out its real name.
Here, you better put these on.
I'm
The last guy
listening.
that touched it burst into flames.
He burst into flames!
Don't open that door until we get a result.
I hate you. Some people have too big of egos and too much money. Couldn't give him a headlamp, flashlight, candle, anything?
I've come to help. I'm the doctor. Impossible.
Possible. There he is. Exterminate? No, I thought you were gonna be a friend. Daleks.
It's not working.
Oh, thank God. Maniacal laugh.
What for? What are you going to do to me?
Oh my God.
They're never gonna come. Your race is dead. You all burn, all of you.
You lie!
I watched it happen.
I made it happen.
You destroyed us!
I had no choice.
And what of the Time Lords?
They burnt with you. The end of the last great time war.
And the coward survived.
Oh, and I caught your little signal. Poor little thing.
But there's no one else coming because there's no one else left.
I am alone.
Yep.
So are you.
Yeah.
We are the same.
We're not the same. I'm not.
I'm struggling with this.
Because I know what to do. I know what should happen.
What?
I know what you deserve. Exterminate.
Oh!
Get him out.
Oh, didn't care when he was gonna exterminate the Doctor, but now that the Doctor is gonna exterminate him, now they care?
The last in the universe.
Now I know your name. Dalek.
Dalek. That whole scene, I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose. I'm overwhelmed.
The thing is, it's all true. Everything the United Nations tries to keep quiet. Spacecraft, aliens, visitors to Earth.
She knows.
The whole universe is just teeming with life.
I'm gobsmacked.
Crazy. It's insane.
Imagine if you could get out there. Travel amongst the stars and see it for real.
Are we gonna get a new teammate?
I'd give anything. I don't think it's ever going to happen, not in our lifetimes.
He's British. I bet he lives in Cardiff.
Mr. Van Statten's got a living creature down there.
Yeah, Neola did ask, but he keeps it to himself. Although, if you're a genius, it doesn't take long to patch you on the comm system.
Oh?
Let's have a look then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like him. Much better than Mickey.
It's being tortured. Where's the doctor?
I don't know.
Take me down there now.
Okay. I like how Rose commands it.
It's a mutation. The Dalek race was genetically engineered. Every single emotion was removed except hate.
Oh, God.
Engineered. By whom?
By a man who was king of his own little world. You'd like him.
You talked about a war?
The Time War. The final battle between my people and the Dalek race.
But you survived too.
Not by choice.
This means the
called him
Dalek isn't the
coward.
only alien on Earth. Doctor, there's you. The only one of your kind in existence.
Time to put you in the museum. Not gonna happen. Oh, really? You're gonna do experiments on him? For the love of God.
Now, smile.
I hate billionaires. I hate billionaires.
This technology has been falling to Earth for centuries. All it took was the right mind to use it properly.
Abuse it. You're abusing it.
Listen to me. That thing downstairs is gonna kill every last one of us.
Nothing can escape the cage.
Oh, it's always the cocky. It's always the cocky ones.
Don't get too close.
I mean, I feel bad for it, but also I equally do not want it loose. But like, how do you get rid of it? You can't take it with you.
My name's Rose Tyler. I've got a friend he can help. He's called the Doctor. What's your name?
Don't say the doctor.
They torture me, but still they fear me. Do you fear me?
Oh.
Oh, it's because she doesn't know.
I welcome death, but I am glad that before I die, I have met a human who was not afraid.
Aww.
Rose, no!
Oh, crap. Oh no. Oh, Rose, you're so compassionate, but I think you just screwed everybody.
What you gonna do? Sucker me to death?
Pull off your head. Oh, I was joking.
He can't get out. That lock's got 1 billion combinations.
The Dalek's a genius. It can calculate 1,000 billion combinations in 1 second flat.
Okay, so I went from being fairly sympathetic to being afraid to being fairly sympathetic to being very sympathetic to now being like, let's blow it to hell, but I don't know how we do that.
Rose, get out of there!
Yeah, Rose, will you go? Will it hurt Rose because Rose touched it? Oh, did it just fry itself? Oh my god! Oh, it just made itself all better.
It's draining the entire power supplies for the whole of Utah.
It's downloading. Downloading what?
Sir, the entire west coast has gone down.
It's not just energy. That Dalek just absorbed the entire internet.
Oh, it knows everything. Yeah. Shit, look at how shiny and new it is! Okay, so Daleks aren't great. They're not great. They're not great. They're not great. Oh boy.
You've got to kill it now.
All guards to converge on the Meltron.
How do you kill it though? If it knows all of the internet, if it knows everything, then it knows how to defend itself against any of these people. Cave in?
Pressing fire along the perimeter! Blue Division off!
What? It's unbeatable. It's This is amazing. The X-ray thing that it's doing. It's unbeatable.
Tell them to stop shooting at it.
But it's killing them.
They're dispensable. That Dalek is unique. I don't want to scratch on.
I hate him.
Do you hear me?
No, they're dead. Dipshit. Oh my god. I wish there were a margarita in this cup.
Give guns to the technicians, the lawyers, anyone, everyone. Only then have you got a chance of killing it.
But it was like absorbing the bullets or like making them disappear. I don't even know what that was.
It's coming. Get out.
Can it climb stairs?
Great big alien death machine. Defeated by a flight of stairs.
I can still aim up.
Now listen to me. If you want to negotiate, then I can guarantee that Mr. Van Staten will be willing to talk.
No, you cannot guarantee that.
But people have died, and that stops right now.
Good for you,
The
lady.
killing stops. Have you got that?
He's gonna kill you.
I demand that you surrender. Is that clear?
Can it fly? Show can. Show can. You were really cocky calling it out for those stairs, weren't you, genius?
Come with us. You can't stop it.
Someone's got to try. Now get out!
Oh, you're so brave. You're gonna die, but you're so brave. Oh, DiMaggio. R.I.P.
Human beings are different, and anything different is wrong. It's the ultimate in racial cleansing. And you, Van Staten, you've let it loose!
Yeah, genius.
The bullets are melting before they even hit home,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not indestructible. If you concentrate your fire, you might get through.
All at like one spot, maybe? You have a rocket launcher?
The dome, the head, the eyepiece. That's the weak spot.
Thank you, Doctor, but I think I know how to fight one singleton robot.
Oh god, there's always this guy. I know better than you, and I'm not the expert you are, but I'll get this done. He is a dope design. The Daleks are a dope design. Will he hurt her?
It was looking at me.
So it's just a sort of metal eye thing. It's looking all around.
No, she knows better.
It's like there's something inside looking at me like it knows me.
I mean, it was the one thing that didn't fear him, that gave him compassion, cared for him, gave him new life.
Open fire!
Yeah, take out that guy first. At the dome, dum-dums! Wow. What's the point of that? Is it gonna electrocute the water? Wow. Wow. I look so excited for you to be a friend. You're not very nice. That clip in context of me yelling at my chest makes no sense.
Don't you see it's all gone? Everything you were, everything you stood for.
Then what should I do?
If you want orders, follow this one. Kill yourself.
Whoa.
Rid the universe of your filth. Why don't you just die?
Wow.
You would make a good Dalek.
Seal the vault.
Whoa. Saying that to the doctor.
Can't you stop them closing?
I'm the one who's closing them. I can't wait and I can't help you. Now, for God's sake, run.
Oh, thank God she's young, because, like, I go up a flight of stairs and I'm freaking winded.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure Rose will be fine. Slide like your heart depends on it. Just go. Best baseball slide you've ever seen. Get under there, girl.
The vault is sealed.
Rose, where are you? Rose, did you make it?
Wait, you didn't get to see?
Sorry, I was a bit slow. See you then, Doctor.
I mean, I'm sure she's gonna be okay, but, like, how does she get out of this? Because she's Rose, it won't hurt her?
Remember that, okay? It wasn't your fault. I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
I think it knows Rose. It's not gonna hurt Rose.
Exterminate!
I killed her.
I don't think she's dead. I don't think she's dead. I hope she's not dead.
I said I'd protect her. She was only here because of me, and you're sorry. I could have killed that Dalek, but it's so.
We didn't see it happen. We didn't see it happen.
I wanted to touch the star!
You just want to drag the stars down and stick them underground underneath tons of sand and label them. You're about as far from the stars as you can get. And you took her down with you. She was 19 years old.
Didn't exterminate. Didn't exterminate.
What else have you given me? I am contaminated.
What does that even mean?
You're alive!
Can't get rid of me. Don't do it.
What use are emotions if you will not save the woman you love?
I killed her once. I can't do it again.
All the guns are useless, and the alien weapons are in the vault.
Only the catalogue ones.
What does that mean?
Broken.
Oh.
Broken. Air dryer.
Hair dryer.
I kept this stuff in case I needed to fight my way out one day.
What, you in a fight? I'd like to see that.
Could do.
What are you going to do? Throw your A-levels at them? Oh, yes.
The doctor's always so mean to the boys.
Lock and load.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
My function is to kill. What am I? What am I?
You're different than your programming, and that's okay. I think. I hope. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I swear, I just wanted you to talk!
Then hear me talk now. Exterminate! Exterminate!
Don't do it! Don't kill him! You don't have to do this anymore. What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want to do? What sounds fun? Explore?
I want freedom.
Oh. Oh, please, Doc. Please don't just blast him. But, like, freedom to do what? Continue to kill?
Never thought I'd feel the sunlight again.
How does it feel?
Aww. Whoa, what's happening? Oh, wow.
Get out of the way!
Please, Doctor, don't ruin this moment.
Look at it.
What's it doing?
It's enjoying the sun.
It's
Feeling.
the sunlight, that's all it wants.
But it can't.
It couldn't kill Van Staten. It couldn't kill me. It's changing.
Just like you.
What the hell are you changing into?
I couldn't. I wasn't. Oh, Rose. They're all dead.
Why do we survive?
Rose did more than regenerate you.
Changed him.
You've absorbed her DNA.
Something better.
Something new. I'm sorry.
Isn't that better?
Not for a Dalek.
No?
I can feel
It's good.
many ideas.
Why is it not good?
So much darkness. Order me to die.
Do it.
Are you frightened?
Yeah.
So am I. Exterminate.
Oh, man. Oh. Wow. What a powerful episode.
Wipe his memory and leave him by the road someplace.
You can't do this to me! I am Henry Van Staten!
And by
Not for
tonight,
long.
Henry Van Staten will be a homeless, brainless junkie living on the streets of San Diego, Sacramento. Someplace beginning with S.
Hole.
Is that the end of it? The time war?
I'm the only one left. I win. How about that?
Oh,
The Daleks
sorry.
survived. Maybe some of your people did too.
I know.
Maybe there are future doctors.
Well then, good thing I'm not going anywhere. Adam was saying that all his life he wanted to see the stars.
Time to go and stand outside then.
He's all on his own, Doctor. Needed help.
Plus, he's a bit pretty.
I hadn't noticed.
You're Ahmed.
What are you doing? She wasn't joking. We're gonna get sealed in.
Get in there.
What are you doing standing inside a box?
Get in there.
Rose?
I love when new people enter into this thing. Oh, I wanted to see his reaction of him just being like, oh, don't show me the next episode. Okay. Okay, I did not expect that to be emotional. I thought it was going to be a fun episode. I thought it was going to be like, oh, yay, a Dalek. Cool, we got introduced to them and, you know, shenanigans. Is it going to be fun? Is it going to be scary? Scary, yet emotional. Can I tell you that Christopher Eccleston, in the amount of emotion that he can portray, when he's like looking at the face of the enemy and he looks sad, and even though it's an enemy, like he's still having a moment. And then when he realizes that they have a Dalek, that like he's like afraid. But then when he realizes that the Dalek can't do anything and can't hurt him, he's taunting it and he's angry and he's mean to it. Granted, the Time War and the destruction of his people, it seems like it's at the hands of the Daleks. I don't know if it was just the Daleks, because like with the Time War, I would imagine that there's more than just two sides. But like, you know, the anger, and then like when he's like yelling at the Dalek through the screen and like the spit's coming out of his mouth and he's ordering it to die, and there's so many sides that we get to see of the Doctor, and just in one episode alone, I didn't know who to feel sorry for. I felt sorry for the Dalek because it's the last of its kind. What a great looking alien inside of that thing. Like, you know what? Episode 4 and 5, make the Slitheen as ugly as you fucking want. That was dope. Inside that Dalek was dope. And like, what a right person that it was Rose that touched the Dalek. Because if it was the Doctor, yeah, he's a time traveler. And, I mean, he's an alien, but because he's a time traveler, and that's what rejuvenated him because of Rose. But, like, Rose is so full of love and empathy, and she's lighthearted, and she doesn't have the heavy burdens that the Doctor does because of everything that he's gone through, the things that he's seen and what he carries with him, you know? Like, she is a good, kind, empathetic person, and dare I say altruistic, you know? She, like, tries to, like, see the best in things. And, like, the right time traveler touched him in a way that it contaminated him enough that he was no longer the same Dalek that he started out being. Like, his mission was no longer just to kill, and full of hate. He was having different feelings, feeling the sun and like having it shine on him, and like knowing those feelings or experiencing them and not understanding them because it's against his programming. And, you know, like Rose, like still at the end was like, I can't tell you to kill yourself. Like, I can't tell you to do that. I won't. And finally she does, because the Doctor pretty much explains that, like, you know, like he's no longer a Dalek. Like, it's almost like he's lost. Oh, what an episode. There's always a rich billionaire mucking shit up. The whole time. Like, I don't know what Elon Musk has in his basement, but I could imagine he's probably like already raided Roswell, Area 51, all sorts of shit. You know, like, he got some money. I'm sure he's got some dumb shit in his basement that he like gets his jollies off with, whatever. But like, you know, you could see a rich billionaire collecting this kind of stuff, thinking that like it's going to give him power. And what I like is that like he's just like, I just want to be closer to the stars. And, you know, I love that the Doctor points out that you couldn't be further away from the stars. You're underground. You're just collecting things. You're not exploring. And I love that Adam is going to be exploring with us. I'm so happy that we have another companion aboard. And he's a genius. And I kind of figured he would be also because he is British. And they very much wanted to point out that it's like, oh, Rose, Adam, you're both British. Go canoodle and spoon or whatever you Brits do. But I was like, oh, he's British. So it's much easier for a British actor to be on a British show. I'm just saying. Not that they don't have people with great American accents or just even, you know, American actors living there. Like, you know, obviously they had them on the show, but I feel like when you have a regular British person, they're probably going to join the team. And you could have, and I'm just, this might be, I hope I hurt zero feelings with this, but like you could have like an American genius and a British genius, and the British genius is always going to sound so much more smart. Is going to sound more intelligent than the American genius. Case in point, not even a genius. I'm a skin suit that makes it through life crying tears at least once a day. Yeah, it sounds better coming from a British mouth. It really does. Everything sounds better. I don't know why. Like, I'm like, beans on toast. That's disgusting, because like, beans on toast. And I'm like, oh, sounds delightful. Let's try it. Like, it's beans on toast. It's gross. Who eats beans like that for breakfast? Whatever. I had leftover lasagna this morning, so what are you going to do? Anyway, so now Adam's with us. I really wanted his reaction, because I was just like, he's going to say the thing. It's bigger on the inside. And then there was like nothing. And I'm like, huh? You robbed me of my moment of somebody seeing the inside of the TARDIS for the first time. Oh, man. So are we just like done with these guys? I feel like they're iconic to Doctor Who. So like there has to be more. Or were they super iconic a long time ago in the original Who, and they brought them to this one just to like nix them so they're no longer like the known enemy. Like, did we just get rid of the Borg? I think we just got rid of the Borg. Yeah. Either way, I'm glad that we have a genius that like loves stuff about aliens, but not enough to keep it in a basement. Like, Van Staten was just awful. And I love the end that he meets. She's like, erase his mind, put him somewhere that starts with an S. And I'm like, hole. I love being me. Oh my gosh, what an emotional episode. And just a little bit of a note is that I did realize that my camera froze at some point, and I don't know why it keeps doing that. Maybe I need to get a new one, which is just, that brings me zero joy in my life. Yeah, sorry if that was the case. It seemed like it happened during a very emotional part, so I'll act it out for you. The whole time. I found it amazing the amount of emotions, and I really give Christopher Eccleston and Billie Piper all the credit, because between those two, I don't know if they're in love. I don't know if they are like a couple per se. Like, he seems like he didn't like Mickey, mostly because he was with Rose, but he's also kind of a doofus. But then he didn't like Adam, and he was just like, oh, you want him around because he's pretty. And she's like, oh, hadn't noticed. It seems like he's a little jealous of any sort of male counterpart in her life, because maybe he does love her for more than just a companion. But I don't like that. I don't ever like when our two main characters are in a relationship. It drives me crazy when they do that, because it's just like, I get it, okay, whatever, they're in love. But I don't feel that way, but I feel like there's like a love and appreciation, but it's not like father-daughter, it's not like older brother, younger sister. It's like companions, but like I don't know what that means, if you know what I mean. Know what I mean? I obviously don't. Okay. Woo. What was I saying? The emotions between the two. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked because I got off on the whole love story thing. I don't think that there's one instance in any of the shows that I have ever watched on my channel where I'm like, I'm so happy they're in love. Like, I would rather have a main character fall in love with a side character and that happen than the two main characters falling in love. I think it's just played out. Anyway, but the emotions that we get from both of those actors, in the range that we get from Christopher, we don't necessarily get a ton of range from Billie, but like, she's very good at being that empathetic character, the person that like really wants to help and sees that, you know, the Daleks in pain, and she very much cares about people. And then you have the Doctor who like cares, but like, he also sometimes has to be brought back into a little bit of his humanity. He needs to be like really shoved back into empathy. And because he, you could see, like, was going on a rage with the Dalek. As he, you know, I think he should. I think he deserves to be able to express that rage. But I feel like it could almost drive him mad. And Rose brings him back a little bit. Like, she tethers him to his humanity. And I am so grateful for that. But the range that we get, I still am just blown away that this was his only season. And I don't know anything else that he's ever been in. And if I did, I don't know if I'd recognize him. And like, I joke around and say like he's my favorite Doctor, but he's the only one that I've been introduced to. But like, if this sets the tone about who the Doctor is and how they behave and what to expect, I know for a fact that David Tennant and Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi. Poor Peter. But like, you know, and I've seen like Jodie Whittaker seems like she's like really fun. And then Shooty, like I don't even know what he's crying about, but I've just seen big fat tears rolling down his face in all the thumbnails, and I'm just like, oh god. These doctors, I think, are gonna kill me, because like it's so ridiculously stupid, some of the alien shit we get, and then we get something like this where I'm like, existential crisis in my brain, because I felt bad for the Dalek, and I felt bad for the Doctor, and then I was mad at the Doctor, and then I'm mad at the Dalek, and then it's just... It's so good. But guys, if you want to watch a full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to one episode early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Whoa. I don't know. Is this the first time we have seen Daleks in Doctor Who? Or were they in old Who? Original Who? Now, don't give me any context about the original Who, but did they exist? So was this everyone's first introduction to them? Or were they already a thing and everyone got really excited when they realized what it was? If this was your introduction, what did you think of your introduction to it? Because I was like, oh, okay, that's sad. Oh, okay, that's not good. Oh, okay, don't be mean, Doctor. Oh, okay, Dalek bad, Dalek bad, Dalek bad, exterminate, 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 not good, not good, not good. And then I'm like, oh, opens up. Quaid. It didn't quaid us, but God, Total Recall is such a horribly good movie. Gosh, I remember watching that when I was growing up, and like the Quato was something. But like we had that moment where we open it up and we see like what's inside. Oh, we see what's inside. Oh, we see what's inside. Seeing what's inside. I don't care if it's the TARDIS, if it's the Doctor, if it's the Dalek, all of it is so good. The storytelling is so good. It's so good. Thank God the Slitheen are gone. Oh, we need more stuff like this. This episode, wow. Wow. Okay, guys, I can only gush so much, but I am so excited for the next episode. I think Adam's in tow. We need a genius. Eye candy. Christopher's fine. He's not really my type, but Adam? Me and Rose, we'd be catching side eyes like this. We're inside the TARDIS, just like beepity boop bop. Boop boop. Like I just Ooh! I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. What a great episode. So guys, come back here for the next one. I have no idea what it's going to behold, but shit. So good. So good. Okay, guys. I'll see ya.